Yeah, all that great stuff. I'm happy you're here. Pancake Man, you gotta come up and do a piece for us. Remember, I saw your name on that list real big. What are you growling at me, son? Take that up. Y'all give it up for the Pancake Man.
Yeah, it's my second time in Poetz.
Second time in Poetz.
I wrote this piece about a little more than a day ago. What inspired it was I overheard these kids, having conversations, whatever. And the main one who was speaking, he, I don't know, he was real, little. I don't want to call him a hood booger, but he was a little ghetto boy, whatever, and he was talking real reckless and stuff about how he had to, he felt he needed to attack another student or whatever because he looked like he had money on him and stuff like that. So it kind of made me look like I felt like I wanted to take my belt off and put it to him because I'm like, you're being reckless. But it reminded me of a situation that I had some years ago, whatever, and I nearly got held up, and I kind of looked at the kid like he's probably gonna stick me up one day, and it was kind of sad. So I went home and I wrote this piece, and it was pretty much talking to the gunman who nearly held me up. I called it "Pick Your Poison." You with the gun, pointed at my face like I owe you something. Before you make a decision that's going to affect the rest of your life, I'm going to suggest to you that you choose wisely. I'm not trying to change your mind because you're going to do whatever it is you feel that you got to do regardless. But before you do, let me start with this. Authorities couldn't give 1 through 10 shits about you, who you shot, or why'd you do it. They look forward to locking up you so-called thugs and gangsters with a Z, simply because they won't take you off the streets. That judge will look at you with his or her biased eyes the moment you step foot in their courtroom and bang that splintered gavel before you can even get a word out about how bad your childhood was, or that your father wasn't there, or God dealt you a shitty hand. They'll toss you in the deepest, darkest dungeon and let the bar door slam behind you and throw the key away. Oh yeah, most definitely, your family will come visit, and your friends will hold you down with airbrush t-shirts that read, "Free Nobody." Because that's exactly who you'll be after the first few years, nobody. That's exactly who you'll see after the next few years, nobody. Because nobody wants to take that 3 to 5 hour drive or bus ride out the East Bumblefuck forever. Now what, everybody's supposed to worry about you while they still trying to get their lives together? Like I said, I'm not trying to change your mind, because it's whatever you with the gun wants to do. So make a move if you still feeling like your heart's illin'. Wet me if you gonna wet me, because I won't die, I'll just multiply like I'm part gremlin. Into an army, an amazing army, led by my son, and generaled by my brother, and followed by everyone. And when I say everyone, I mean I lived in 3 states, and I got blood in 4 countries. Listen, I mean lovers, ballers, poets, rappers, co-workers, everyone who's ever smiled at me in passing, everyone who ever gave me a head nod on the street, everyone who ever hugged me, everyone who ever shook my hand, everyone who ever kissed me, everyone I've came into contact with will want to come into contact with you, for you to explain to them what did they ever do to you. Like I said before, I'm not trying to change your mind, because you're going to do whatever it is you feel you got to do anyway. Just let me say, if I were you, I wouldn't want to deal with either one of those outcomes. So you, with the gun, pick your poison.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I have to die today, for this little African right here to have a future, I'm a dead motherfucker. Right?
Wake up, jumped out my bed. I'm in a 2-man cell with my homie Lil Half Dead. Murder was the case that they gave me. Dear God, I wonder, can you save me?